Well, I've asked 2 questions now. I'm just going to quickly put them in our spreadsheet because we've got to keep organised here. So what was our first one? The listener question, culture. Oops. Fuck. What happened? What the fuck? Sorry. Is that a good Mandarin? It sounds really good.
It's so good. And I also have my protein shake.
Okay. Shaker. Okay,
Don't put these.
Well, it'd make a good blooper, to be honest. Okay.
I do have a question.
Oh, yeah.
I have a couple of ones. Okay, I have one. It might not be a long episode, but
It's a quickie. Let's go.
Okay, it's a quickie. Why men sit too long on the toilet?
Oh, for goodness sake. So true. And I only know this because, I don't have male partners. I mean, I did have a boyfriend once upon a time, but let's not go there. But just through living in share houses, and I guess as a kid, they just seem to sit there. They must be on their phones. I don't know. Is it their time to just relax a bit? No one's talking to them. It's just chill out time. Like, is that what it is? I don't get it. How's it taking so long? Are all the men in the world constipated or something? They need some prunes.
Well, I remember my dad used to take the newspaper and read it all while he is on the toilet. Hours.
What?
He's gone. He disappeared.
You know what? I hate to admit this. As a child, because I loved to read, when I went to the toilet, I would sit on there and read my book. And if I was taking too long, Mum would knock on the door. She'd open the door a crack and go, Rosie, give me the book. She would just know. She's like, give me the book.
It's time to get out.
Yeah.
I don't know if the recording was clear because I was only hearing like
Oh. For that whole thing.
Yeah, can you repeat the part? So you used to take the book?
Yeah, so
go to the toilet.
Hang on, I'll start again. Don't tell me what to do. So I'm a bit embarrassed to admit this because we're talking about men. But as a child, when I'd go to the toilet and needed to do my business, not a wee, but a poo, whatever you want to call it, excrement, number 2, I would take a book. I loved to read, and I would read. And, of course, you get lost in the book, and I was probably on there for ages. And Mum was on to me. She would open the door a crack. She'd reach her arm in and go, Rosie, give me the book right now. So, yeah, I wasn't fooling anybody, but I used to do that.
Yeah.
Because sitting on the toilet's boring.
It is boring. And you know what? Something totally different brought this question to my mind. I'm listening, reading a book, Raising Boys. And there's a part in this book that from the time of, it explains why a woman can multitask and man can't in a way, okay?
Okay. I'm not sure I can multitask, but yeah.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me get you to the point.
Yes, please.
So in the hunter-gatherer time, the men go to hunt.
Yeah.
And when they come back, they don't do anything. They wait until the next hunting period is coming or the next hunting moment. So the men go hunting and come back.
And
the women
rest.
were raising the kids and doing the crops and growing the food, doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's why men cannot do multiple tasks because their DNA is to do one task. So this brought me, this is why men sit too long on the toilet. Because if I go to the toilet, I still have to hurry because I still have to do the dishes and hang the washing and to do the groceries, think about what I'm going to cook.
This is so sexist.
There is no time.
This is so sexist.
But men, they sit there, and yeah, there's nothing else to do after that until they're finished. They can't think of it because it's just one task at a time. And sitting there is that one task. And yes, it sounds very sexist, but
It is. It sounds sexist because it is. Can I just put that out there? You are
yes,
all
it
for
is.
equality, but listen to you right here, right now, being sexist.
Okay. So that brought me to the idea, the explanation why men sit so long on the toilet. It's because it's in their DNA, hunting.
It's in their
And
DNA.
they're waiting to go and hunt.
So what is it? Is it in their DNA to leave the toilet seat up as well? Maybe we should have had that in that episode. It's just in their DNA.
No, that's also sexist. We agreed that men and women, we all should put down the toilet seat. Right? Okay. I mean, yes, we can always be very politically correct and be making balance between the genders, etc. But there are some frustrations out there that need explanation. And when we understand the explanation, we tolerate them. So
I don't like your explanation, but that's okay. I don't have to agree.
Okay.
I think it's bullshit.
What would be your explanation?
I don't think it's just men, to be honest. My ex used to do it all the time. She'd just sit there on her phone. I'm like, for fuck's sake, like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
so it's not just
running
men.
away. Okay, no, not just men. Let me. Okay, that's so true because I used to do this to get away from the kids when they were little. That was the only place where no one would bother me.
Wow.
Well, they would, but then they know they can't enter. So that was for me the 5 to 10 minutes time where I'm just alone.
Wow.
And probably a lot of mothers do this. Just spend a lot of time.
That's actually really sad.
The only place where you can be alone.
But do kids really respect your privacy? I feel like they'd just fling the door open anyway.
Yeah, but the only thing, like when you're in that space, the toilet, it's not like you can run out. No, they understand that, you have to finish and wash your hands, and it's a whole process. And they don't know when you're going to finish. That's why you can play on that timing. I might finish in 10 minutes.
This is an interesting strategy.
Yes, I also used to spend a lot of time on the toilet. Not sitting on the floor and next to it, no, sitting
on the toilet. And were you doing anything, or were you just sitting there?
Because, I mean, the lie has to have some truth in it.
Well, that's the thing, right? We sit on the toilet, but I feel like for most of that time, you're probably not actually going to the toilet, but you're still sitting in there. You haven't decided to leave the toilet.
Yes, this is what takes time. Deciding to leave and go and face your life outside that door.
And you've been there so long, you've got pins and needles. Yeah.
Yeah, and like a red
ring on your bum. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yes. Okay. So I hope that no one's going to be offended by this episode, but we can't please everyone. Sometimes it's truth, sometimes it's a lie, sometimes we're exaggerating, and sometimes we read a book and give us this freaking idea about hunting and the toilet.
Which is a lot of crap, but hey, why not? Why not? Let us know.
Yes.
Do you sit on the toilet for a long time? Why do you do it? Is it men only? Is it women only? I feel like kids do it a lot too, actually.
Yes, but the problem with kids when they're little, they want their parents to sit with them there.
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that
no thanks.
Would be terrible.
Could get a bit smelly.
Yeah, but when the cats, the dogs, they're all smelly. When you love someone, you don't care about the smell.
Oh, shit. All right.
Okay, let's turn this off before it becomes disgusting.
Let's put a lid on this. Let's flush it down the drain. See you later. It's the end of the episode.
Bye.
Bye.